Hey, AP Sam. Hope everybody's doing well. Thanks for all of you guys who logged in yesterday, got your daily attendance in. I appreciate it. The school appreciates it. So thank you for that. Today, I want to just walk you through a sample paper. Before I do, I just want to make sure everybody got that message that we're kind of ignoring that last week ever happened. And so this week is your week to finish your 2,000 words. If you have that done already, there's no possible way that you can edit it enough, read it out loud enough, put it into Grammarly enough. And I also created a submission on Turnitin for a draft, and that way you can get your similarity report as well as their grammatical suggestions as well. So we all should have stuff to do, but I wanted to walk you guys through an exemplar paper. This is like a perfect paper, so we don't have to be perfect, but we have to be good. I just want to show you some things that this author did well that we need to try to emulate. So here's page one. Notice there's no identifying information, so we don't have our last names, we don't have a header. Font, Times New Roman 12. The title is properly centered. Notice that each major word in the title should be capitalized. And as we go down through the introduction, here's their first citation. So this was obviously from a print source where they included the last name and the page number. All right. When citing a journal, this author knew to put it in italics. If we keep going down, this looks like a weird citation, this et al. At the end. That's used if you have a source with more than two authors. You put the first author's name and then you do et space al period. And then again, that's a print source with the page number. All right. As I scroll down, it says, hinting at the Occupational Safety and Health Act, OSHA. So what they did, OSHA is the abbreviation for Occupational Safety and Health Act. Once you put it in parentheses, if you're going to use it again, you're allowed to just put OSHA. You don't have to put the entire title, Occupational Safety and Health Act. That's a way to kind of abbreviate some of the things. So you can notice the next time the author uses it, they just put OSHA because they've already signaled what that means. Okay? So I'm looking more at formatting here, not really writing style. As I go down, this is going to be a really common form of our citations, where it's parentheses, quotation marks, shift, quotation mark, parentheses. My guess is that that was an online source without an author. So what they did is inside the quotation marks, you just put a shortened version of your title. All right, that's a perfect way to do that. This author did not use subheadings. I think most of us are. So if we were going to do subheadings, we would put it right here. And I think our first subheading for most of us is going to be historical lens. And that should probably be, it should definitely be in bold. All right. Here's a good example of an alternative way, and I think a lot of us are doing that. We have Giovanni Costa, MD from University of Milan. So notice the author is speaking to the credibility of the source. And because the author named the source in the sentence, they only have to put the page number in the citation. You could also, if it's a print source, do the quotation mark, shortened version of the title, quotation mark, okay? They did that again here. So let me scroll down. All right, again, speaking to credibility of sources, University of Adelaide. Now, this right here, these are called footnotes. We don't need to do that, okay? Don't worry about doing footnotes. And as I scroll through, I'm going to kind of quickly go to the end. I don't think we need to walk through all of these, but the formatting here is perfect. I'll post this as perfect sample IWA on Google Classroom. I just want to show you at the end a couple things. So word count, this is the only time at which you can hit enter more than once. So at the end of your conclusion, I would hit enter twice, put your word count, colon, and then what it is, excluding your works cited, okay? So this is 2,191. That's a little more than I'd like. I'd like it plus or minus 100. So between 1,900 and 2,100 words. And if we scroll down on a brand new page at the top, centered, works cited with our hanging paragraphs, okay? Also, in alphabetical order by the first word of the citation, whether that's the author's name, or in this case, it's the name of an article, an online article, okay? But no matter what that first letter is, we've got to keep that in alphabetical order. Now, this person has a ton of citations. I think for us, we can do 12 to 15 is a good number. So again, if you have questions about formatting, this one is an APA. We don't need to do the footnotes. Any specific questions you have, make sure you email me. And as always, make sure you're signing into your daily attendance every day so you can get credit for that. All right, kiddos. Hope you have a great day. Take care.